The Big Sister program is really great at matching two people together that have similar interests.
We can talk about anything, and she's really fun to be with. And she has like the openest mind on her.
I have a lifelong true friend, somebody who is interested in what's going on in my life.
I think that, sometimes a girl just needs someone to talk to, someone that she can confide in.
She's about me, and she's about my dreams and the things that I want to do. Seeing this bond grow is worth everything.
It's very rewarding just to see her grow up and see that she's having these experiences that she wouldn't otherwise have.
If Big Sister could do what they've done for me for one more child, I'd be happy.
I did a lot of summer programs, and a lot of them consisted of Asians, and so I always was in an Asian bubble, and I didn't talk a lot either. So my mom saw Big Sister, Little Sister as an opportunity for me to open up.
She was in first grade, so I think she was just 6 or 7 years old, and now she's a freshman in college. So we met when I was in college, and here she is at Boston College now. It's amazing.
I think part of me doing well in school is watching Marisa when she was in college. She could balance me and schoolwork.
You don't know when somebody is 6 or 7 years old that when they get a little bit older, you're going to be able to relate on a very personal level, and it just worked out for us.
Marisa is like a family member to me. She's definitely like a real sister. I've been able to talk to more people. I have a bigger personality. I'm more confident and definitely more outgoing.
Susanne has really seen me through every single major adult moment in my life. She was there when I graduated from college, when I got married.
She's definitely a blessing. I wouldn't give her up for anything.
She always tells me like how smart I am, and it just gives me like the perseverance to move on, to keep doing my work.
I feel blessed to be able to share my life with her because she can see what I have accomplished being a Latina like her, that I look like her. So she knows that she can be like me and she can accomplish whatever she puts her mind to.
I have a very big vocabulary because of her. Like every word she uses is like really big, and it's like, oh, what does that mean? And then she just tells me, and I'm like, I'm using that in a sentence.
I just feel it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and I feel like I'm paying it forward. I've had many blessings in my life, and this is a way to share my blessings with somebody else.
I'm really lucky to have you in my life, and I'm really thankful.
Tan bella. Tan bella.
When I first met my big sister Jane, I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure how I was going to relate to her. She was, the 72-year-old Irish-American woman, and I'm this, 12-year-old Vietnamese-American Chinese girl. And so I was kind of nervous how we were going to relate. But I found out over time that we actually have a lot in common. So currently she's 88 years old, and I feel really good that I was able to support her in the way that she has supported me. So I have been visiting her and calling her to see how she's doing. And I think that, she's been able to talk to me about, being lonely and how she doesn't have a family of her own. It feels really great that I can be there for her. One of the things that my big sister taught me was how to give back. I have the chance to create and develop a youth program for recent immigrant Asian American teens in Quincy, where I grew up. And I think that really goes back to kind of where I came from and how Jane was there for me.
My big sister's name is Maya Milinkovic. She's from Yugoslavia. When I met her, I was 9, and I was nervous because I just been around predominantly, people of color outside of like my teachers and my school system. So I was shocked when she walked in the door. Like I didn't think we were gonna get along because I knew at the age of 9 we had so many cultural differences. One thing I always learned from her is you need to, get to know people. You need to, talk to people. You need to, learn about them because, what may be different for them may be, different for me. But at the end of the day, like, we're one and the same. Having my mom and my brother and my church and, having my big sister all being involved in my success, like, I feel like at times I'm the best person that I can be.
My big sister was Joanne Robinson, and we've been matched for over 25 years. My mother's white and my father's black. I have 2 older brothers, Josh and Ivan. We grew up in an all-white neighborhood. We grew up with my grandfather. My father was not in our lives. So my big sister Joanne, we were matched at what I like to say 6, she says 8. And she was one of the first black women in my life that I had a positive outcome from. When Joanne came into my life, she changed everything. Showed me that it doesn't matter what color your skin is. It doesn't matter if you're light, if you're dark, if you're white, if you're tan, if you're yellow. It doesn't make a difference. What makes a difference is what's in your heart. So I think in getting a big sister like her, I got more than I could have ever asked for. She gave me light when it was dark, She also reminded me how grateful I should be of my family, that my mother did care so much about me, and that she gave me everything that she could.
Our history
Is her future.
is her future.
Is her future.
It's her future.
Her future.
Her future.
Her future.
Her future.
My future.